Hey everybody. Hey. How's it going all? Glad you could join me here. This is an exciting day and definitely quite a bit to discuss as we see kind of lighten up all over Twitter there. So yeah, just gonna wait for a couple more people to join and see. Yeah, let's discuss. It's quite a bombshell because well, I said a while ago, especially in one of my other streams there, that until it's announced, it's just speculation. Well, it's been announced. Casino Coin will be on Flare. Now, there are a couple of keynotes to take away from that, and actually, Wrath Economin, if he's with us here, I'd actually like to point out one of his tweets there that highlights that there. So let's just go through and wait for a couple people to join. So give a shout out here to Chris, Abigail's, Bernard, XR Privé, Richard, Deftone, Bernard, Monterey, Crypto Crazy, Big Ted. What's up, guys? So the announcements dropped. Casino Coin is on Flare, and well, it's actually just launched today. So yeah, if you haven't read the blog here, definitely head over there. It is available in the Discord announcements, or you can also find it on the Casino Coin Twitter, I do believe. With that being said, yeah, there's a lot to take into account here, a lot to go over. As Casino Coin being on Flare Network opens up a lot of opportunities. So as JC mentioned here, shout out to JC Collins here, or at Higher Manas on Twitter. He wrote the blog here, and he's a guest writer now for Casino Coin for the blogs. However long, I'm not exactly sure, but a definite shout out to him. Very well written, very well put together. And yeah, if you haven't read it yet, definitely give it a read. There's a lot of useful information in here. And taking in, I got to do this right now. Breathe, exhale. We need to understand first of all what it means. So now, just going through, we've all heard about DeFi and decentralized finance. And yes, it is right now the most popular term in the cryptosphere. So, and as JC says, there's good reason for that. Basically, it's a trustless financial network that's developed on blockchain protocol. So what's happened here is quite, sorry, losing the words, but quite impactful. It's, in my opinion, this is a huge announcement. And to get into the whole meat and bones of everything here, it allows quite a few things to take place here. Opens the door for staking, I do believe. Let me just take a look. Hey, let's hope. I'm not for price predictions XR Privé, but 10 cents, that would be amazing. But I know I put out a little cartoon there a little bit ago saying, like, Casino Coin at 0.003 or 0.3 of a cent versus Casino Coin at 10 cents, and you got all the exchanges lined up. It wasn't a prediction, just more of like, getting that point across of, everyone's going to come in once it's ended up running up and has, quite a bit of substance to it already. Nobody wants to be the earliest bird because they don't want to get bit, so to speak, which is understandable. But in the same breath, you wait too long for the boat, you might lose the ticket. So let's just go through here. I don't want to actually read from the blog. That I want to leave up to you guys to kind of go through. But basically what Flare Protocol is doing is giving smart contracts to assets that don't have smart contracts available to them. And also opening up the door to, staking, tokenization, and things like that. Also gets into voting and delegation there. So definitely interesting, definitely a must-read blog. And as so, we're also seeing like the effects of that here on BitTrue. So I'm trying to stay away from price to too much in the conversation here. definitely an eye-opener though. But one thing I do want to bring to light is a tweet from Wrath Economin, as he makes a very valid point, because there is some confusion happening on Twitter here. Whereas Casino Coin being built on the XRPL has been announced as being a supported asset, but is not yet becoming an integrated F asset. So that is something that may happen down the road. But yeah, definitely, as Daniel said, one step at a time here. So now I'm going to actually pop here one moment. I'm just going to pull something. All right. All right, participants, invite, and here we go. So I'm going to prop down in the chat here a link. If you guys want to end up actually joining the call here, you can do so. So links in the chat there if you want to end up calling in. It is a Zoom meeting, so you'll need to download Zoom if you don't already have it. But yeah, so sorry, I'm really excited. I'm at a loss for words right now. I'm trying to kind of collect myself. I didn't really have anything prepared other than like, I'm excited. Like, I don't know what else to say. But yeah, anyways, needless to say, like, this is something that we've been looking at for quite a while, and we've had a few people end up providing FUD on the matter, saying, you know, Casino Coin's never going to be on Flare. There's no point, blah, blah. Well, we are now. We are on Flare. And it was announced there today. They brought it out in their Discord channel. I don't have I actually used to be in the Discord. I'm not in there anymore. Let's see if we can just get pop back into there for a moment here. Let's see. Someone shared the link here. There it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and right. So I'm just going through here. I'm sorry, folks. I should have prepared a lot better. I had some real life stuff taken into taking up some of my times there. So just going through. Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, so I'm officially in the Flare Finance there, and here we go. So here we go. So let's see if this will allow me to share. Okay, so that's linked to there. So I'm just going to have to new share, and we'll go into the announcements here, and there we go. All right, perfect. Yeah, Richard, I'm shocked as well. Like I put the stream together with this whole idea of like, dude, I'm going to break everything down, go through this, talk. I'm at a loss for words. Like it is amazing to see. And yeah, that's exactly it. So like this is the Flare Finance Discord channel. And earlier today around 2 p.m., so about 2 hours ago, about an hour before the blog drop, they announced that they're announcing a new supported asset, which like a lot of us kind of put that together, especially with the hints that JEC and Quadjacks have been putting together there, like the what you call it, the dude with the flare, the the Ric Flair wrestling announcement, the reference to Jennifer Aniston, because I'm not sure if anybody else caught that, but that would have been actually her role in Waiting, where her manager was saying that she needed more flair on her uniform. So anyways, that being said, yeah, this is awesome, because like the great thing about Casino Coin being on Flare now is that we've been seeing a lot of FUD lately about, oh, Casino Coin's a scam. Casino Coin's, just, it's going to be a rug pull, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, it's not. It's legitimate. Like, yeah, admittedly, the previous management and administration there was some dirty dealings. We're not going to get into that, but it's in the past. Daniel's taken over the project, brought it back from the dead, and like I've been basically going through and how to say, actually going through and creating a few GIFs lately. So I'm just going to go through here, prop that over. And I'm not sure if anybody's seen this little nifty one that I put together. No, that doesn't work. But yeah, we got Daniel there opening the casket and, Casino Coin coming back here. So yeah, definitely. Like I've been kind of having some fun making GIFs lately. It's something that I've come across that I found actually really isn't all that hard. So definitely, if you're looking for something new, there's something to do. But because we can always use some new Casino Coin GIFs there. But that being said, I want to go back and just discuss here. And like, as I mentioned, there's a Zoom link in the chat there if anybody wants to join, because it is a little hard sitting here talking to myself. I'm getting myself a little flustered trying to think about like what I want to say it. But yeah, back to what I was saying though, sorry, is like we've been seeing a lot of FUD. I'm not going to name names. We've all seen them all on Twitter. Sitting there saying, Casino Coin's dead, it's a scam project, but it's not. And the thing is, since Daniel's taken over the project, we've seen massive amounts of progress compared to the previous years that Casino Coin was proposed as being a project or. And so with that being said, this puts a lot of that FUD to rest because Flair's not going to turn around and link up and start supporting a scam asset. It makes no sense. Yeah, Martin, no problem. Just one moment here. Okay, so Martin, that's the link to the Casino Coin to the Casino Coin Discord. I'm not sure if you're talking about the Flare Discord. If so, there's the link there. Yeah. Yeah, Richard, agreed. There's one major one, but we actually have a few, surprisingly. I don't want to start getting into names. Like, I just avoid bringing attention to them if possible. There's no point. We could sit here and roll out the world's greatest the greatest suite of product launches, have everything lined up, have partners and everything, which is coming. We know this is coming. It's just a matter of time. But with that being said, like, yeah, no problem, Martin. So yeah, with that being said, like we could have everything rolled out, lined up, the red carpet and everything, and they'd still be calling it a scam because of what the previous admins did. And you know what? Yeah, I agree. That wasn't very cool, but we're in a different chapter. We have a different team running the project. Daniel's taken over. The red tape that was there before where, people weren't able to develop this or that because it didn't, that tape's been basically taken down. If you want to build something, build. Like I've got a few ideas myself that I want to build upon. It's a matter of finding the time to be able to do so. Yeah, agreed, bud. But yeah, so being on Flare definitely brings a whole nother layer of legitimacy to the project because as I said, you're not going to end up seeing Flare offering to list up or integrate with a scam token or anything like that. You're not going to see them offering support or whatnot. And that's what I don't understand, is where they're coming from with all this FUD, because saying it's a scam. Because would we'd say Wind putting it on Zum, offering his support, or sorry, some, would he be offering, like, would we'd say be offering his support? Don't think so. Would Monica Long be offering her support and welcoming them to the XRPL? No, don't think so. What about Hammertoe? Nope, don't think so. So all this talk about Casino Coin being a scam, this, that, it's nonsense. Just keep watching. The team's going to keep building, and people can sit there and try to FUD the project all they want. Don't know what their point and purpose is, whether it's to try to, try to get a better entry, or, just they got burnt in the past and still have hard feelings because of the previous admins, whatever. I don't know. And it makes no sense to me that they'd continue after the project switch hands to someone who's actually fostering it, basically brought it back from the dead. And yeah, Hegler. And that's exactly it. If anybody's not following Mickey B. Fresh, or at Mr. Fresh Time on Twitter, him and at Community Flare are great follows if you're looking for information on the Flare network. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll look forward to that, because as Hagler said here in chat, his next video should hopefully cover CSC and what that means for everyone. And thanks, Nathan, appreciate it. But so, like, there's so much, like, I don't even know where to begin. The main thing is, like, we're going to see FUD. Like, even XRP now, they still see FUD. And I don't know how furthermore legitimized, like, they can end up proving themselves. They're, there's going to be FUD. And the thing I can say is, the more FUD there is, the more likely you're on to something. Because, like, look at, what do you call it? The Bitcoin chat or whatever it was, where there's literally records of people getting paid from, like, in Bitcoin to FUD XRP. Now we have a whole bunch of people, I don't know whether they're from just the XRP community or whatever else, but we're getting that FUD now too. And, as I say, without FUD, you're probably not doing it right. And I got to say, once again, major shout out to QuadJax and JC. These guys are rocking it with the marketing and the blog posts here. They're getting us the information, they're laying it out, and it's coming in a great way. So, like, if you're not following them on Twitter, please do. Like, it's at QuadJax. Here, we'll pull them up here so you can. Oops. Apparently I can't type today. So if you're not following QuadJax, follow him. He's the marketing director of Casino Coin. He's the one that's been helping put out all the blog posts and everything there. Alrighty. And so now working with QuadJax is JC Collins. And you can find him at Higher Manas. So great dudes, great follows, wealth of information. If you actually don't know, JC used to write for the XRP community blog. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. Like, he's a well-known writer, a well-known and respected XRP community member. So definitely, if you're not following these two guys, you're missing out. Give them a follow, because they're the ones that are going to be dropping us the news about the blog posts in the coming weeks and so forth. So yeah, follow them away. And keep eyes. Like, I don't know now with the blog being dropped here today, being that it's a couple days early, it was supposed to be dropped on Tuesday. So with it being dropped today, we might not see a blog post on Tuesday, but even still, the news that came today is just, I'm still collecting myself. And like, if I were to have to try to express my level of excitement, it would, well, I've got a gift for that. Let's see here. Just bringing it up here. There we go. This here is the only way I know how to exemplify my excitement right now. And this lately has become, I think, my favorite GIF. You might see me posting it around quite a bit. Needless to say, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the future, and I hope you all are too, because I'm excited. So that being said, hopefully I can answer some questions here. Let me not just sit here and drone on about how excited I am, because I don't think you guys want to hear that. So hit up the chat, send me some questions, or, here, I'll also post the invite link again here. If you have Zoom and you want to join the conversation, hit up that link there and, come join the talk. Ask some questions, feel free. Like, I'm here, open for conversation. There you go, Chris. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, like I made that. I don't know what it is, but it's my new favorite GIF. But yeah, if you guys want, hit up that link. Come join the conversation. I'd love to have some back and forth. If you got questions, throw them in the chat. Like, let's have at her. Let's open the floor. Let's open the discussion. I really hope so, Richard. That would be amazing. Like, if I can turn around and open up an X app and, play around a poker with you and just have a video combo, like tie it into Zoom, like kind of like I open the call here for, where you can turn around and have a poker game, have video chat going or whatnot, even if it's just a friendly game, low stakes, high stakes, whatever. It would be amazing to be able to just sit and chill with some of the community members, because sitting here in Discord or on Twitter, shooting back and forth, it's great and all, but, it would be absolutely awesome if, we could even just turn around and play a game and, just chew the fat while we're playing away. So yeah, so again, feel free to hop in the chat, throw me some questions. Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, I've had a couple ideas. Like, you know what? I don't even care if someone makes this. I'm gonna throw this is my awesome idea. I'm not much into the whole legal aspect of things. I can write code, but legal is a little beyond me. So if somebody can get past the legal hurdles, put this together, you know what? Shoot me some bucks. But actually, I don't know if I can let that idea go. I'm sorry. But yeah, that could be cool too. Calculon is starting a league or whatnot, just having a little poker. Or I know Quadjacks has been all over Twitter here, talking with ACR Poker or GG or whatnot. If we could get into something like that and tie it into some through an X app or something like that, and then having video chat, dude, that would be spectacular. I would love that, and I would gladly lose some money to you folks just to be able to play that. I would want to be part even if yeah, true. That would be awesome, Chris. That's the thing is with XRPL being open source, anybody can develop on it. And now with Casino Coin being on the XRPL, you can develop apps and get these things on the go. If you know somebody, I know, Matt. I know. I will leave it at this. The title that I have for it is called The Friendly Wager. I don't want to get into how it works or the mechanics of it because I feel like that would be too much and give it away. But if somebody knows the legal aspects of online gambling and how that works with like Canada, US, like globally, how like what legal hurdles I would need to overcome, please let me know because this is something that I think it's an amazing idea. I think if it were to be developed, it could turn into something. And I don't want to get into the details of it because if it turns out to be a multi-billion-dollar idea and someone steals it from me, well, you know what? Maybe maybe we can talk and we can. Do you think CSE could then be stored in Bifrost wallet as FCSE? Okay, so now that's the one thing that I was mentioning there in regards to Wrath Economist's tweet here, is there is a little bit of confusion because yes, CSE is going to be on the Flare network. However, I don't believe it's to be minted as an F asset right away. So I do need to do a bit more research on this myself and figure out exactly how this is all going to play out. I'll probably have a talk with Quadjax and JC just because they do seem to have a bit more information on that. And as Hagler or Hagler Hoddle mentioned in chat earlier there, Mickey B. Fresh more than likely will put out a video later on how CSE integrates and how the integration with Flare will affect CSE or how it could affect CSE. So that's something to keep an eye for. Again, so if you're not following Mickey B. Fresh, he's on Twitter under Mr. Fresh Time. So this here is Mickey B. Fresh. He's a huge Flare Networks proponent and as well. So I give him a follow, as well as if you were to give Community Flare. These guys are awesome members of the Flare community. The Community Flare is very helpful. I know you guys say I can be helpful. This guy, I don't know if it's a he or her. I do apologize if I'm mistaken that, but they are definitely a great follows for the Flare community. And Community Flare here provides a lot of information content and does reply frequently to people. They've replied to me quite a few times and giving information regarding the Flare network and F assets and how that all works. Admittedly, it's on me. I haven't done a whole lot of research myself in regards to what's going on there. I need to do more. And yeah. But these guys, a major shout out to Mickey B. Fresh and to Community Flare for all the work that they do. Yeah, so I have community commercial shop doing nothing. One Canadian PO box. Pay rent and CSE. Yeah, nice. Perhaps one day I might have to take you up on that there, Chris. Not sure. I'm Canadian as well here, so. But yeah, no problem, Chris. And yeah, definitely. That's something that we could propose down the road and talk to members of the Flare community. I'm not sure, again, how exactly that works in getting the proposal set up to have CSE being able to be minted as an F asset. It's something I do want to look into because I think that could provide a lot of utility and additional use case for Casino Coin, especially being like if we could turn around and start delegating votes and providing delegation to the price oracles. That would be another door and opportunity for Casino Coin to get knocking down on. So But yeah, Matt, I know you mentioned, I can't mention my idea and not say anything about it. And I kind of touched on it there. If you want to talk more about it, bud, we can definitely cross that bridge. Hit me up. We can talk more. Um, I know we talk in Discord there quite a bit. So, I know I find like we're actually on the same page with a lot of things, which I think is pretty cool, dude. And honestly, again, Matt or Matt's go there. He's on Twitter via Matt's go here. He's been a huge supporter in the Discord. He's helped a lot of people like I do. Um, Give him a follow as well. This guy deserves it. All through the swap, he was helping people, and yeah, Matt, he's an awesome dude. If you're not following him, give him a show. I need to put up like a Friday follow or a friend like a follow list of people that need to be followed because our community is growing and there are a lot of people that should be followed. And you know what? Hit it up. Like, give Matt a follow. There's also quite a few people like William Sean there, or William Canberry, Quad Jacks, JC Collins, even like, yeah, Crypto Crazy. He's in the chat with us. Shout out to him. Like, there's a lot of great community members that give a lot of contributions over Twitter and whatnot. Again, if you're not following Crypto Crazy here, oh, yeah, here we go. So yeah, Crypto Crazy. He's another great one to follow. Like, he's also, puts out and likes and retweets a lot of the CSE stuff going out. So again, like, there's our community is growing fast and large, and like, you can even see that if we were to nice thingy here. Sorry, just a moment. Just trying to there we go. So just prop that up in here, and if we go to casinocoin.info here, like, you can even see the number of wallets that are growing, the number of people in the community are growing. Like, Casino Coin is growing huge and it's growing fast. Like, what was it? Just a couple days ago, we were saying there's 11,000 people in the or 11,000 wallets holding CSE. Well, now we've reached that and we're pushing near 11,500. Total CSE enabled accounts is pushed over 18,000. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's growing and it's getting more and more. We've already, like, this even from the swap, like 93% of the CSC was swapped, which is like fantastic. Now, keep in mind that, like, as well, previous members weren't able to swap, so that accounts for some of that missing percentage. So we actually nailed quite a bit of that swap, which, like, shout out to the team. Like, shout out to Daniel, the work he's doing, Quad Jacks, like CSC Twitter, like, all of it's just getting like shout out all around. Like, I don't know what else to say. Now, getting into casinocoin.info here, if you haven't seen the site, it is an amazing site that gives a lot of metrics. It talks about the distributed market cap, fully diluted. It gives an explanation of what exchanges we're on via Bitrue or Whitebit, also via the XRPL DEX or XRPL Toolkit. Sologenic, it's also listed via GateHub. Like, everything's going, and like, we get into metrics here via the CSE that's distributed, and as of the moment we're at 39 billion. So like, we're not, like, I know people talk about a circulating supply of 40 billion. Well, no, we're actually a billion short of that. And like, even the transfer between accounts here, now keep in mind this is also to do with the swap here. We also have the volume that's picking up on the DEX here, and you can see that here where we have a steady growth of DEX volume happening. So I know a lot of people are complaining that, well, I would use the DEX, but there's a lack of liquidity. Well, guess what, people? The liquidity is building. And that's the thing, is liquidity begets more liquidity. The more we trade, the more we have orders on there, the more liquidity we put on the DEX, the more liquidity there's going to be. And eventually, it's my honest opinion that the DEX will be more liquid than any centralized exchange. Like Bitrue is awesome for having that, first relisting. And then Whitebit. We'll also have Stex coming with relisting. There's also news of the top 15 exchange coming. And then, if you count the DEX, we're already looking at what, 5 exchanges on the horizon. We're currently, if you count the DEX, we have 3 exchanges live. Stex is pending. We have that top 15 pending. And I believe that the exchange listing is going to be in one of the next few blogs coming here coming up in July. So I don't know exactly which one it's going to be. I don't know whether it's the CSC lobby getting rolled out first, whether it's the new exchange listing, or exactly what's getting happen first. But there is a lot of exciting stuff coming for Casino Coin in the coming days. And man, I am ecstatic. Like, do I need to bring up the GIF again? Do I need to bring up the shaky GIF? Like, hey, that would be cool if it was KuCoin. Like, I don't know who it is. Like, all we know is that it was announced as a top 15. So with that being said, like, it's anyone's guess right now. Like, yeah, I've got to look into that KuCoin win thing. Like, I've got to look into it. But yeah, like, so much exciting stuff is going on. I don't even know where to begin. But let me get back to what I was saying about Casino Coin info here, because there's a lot of amazing stats going on, and you can see that here. You can check the top accounts here. This is the equivalent to the XRP rich list, but for the Casino Coin ledger, or for Casino Coin. Sorry, my apologies. And as well, there's also another site here, CSC Stats. This has recently been revamped, and I believe this is for the new Casino Coin. So I'm going to take a look here, and oh, that's pretty cool, Chris. I'll need to look into that. So I'm just gonna pull up a address here just to show you guys, because like, it's pretty cool everything that is going on. So like, give me my address. There we go. All right, copy. And then I'm gonna send it here so that I can paste it and just copy it off my computer. Paste. Boink. All right, so let's see here. All right, so this is just my little tip jar. There's nothing huge in it, but look at that. Like, as a balance of 18K, like, there's not really much in it. I'm still ranked in, like, this is just a little tip jar that I use for the Discord Tipbot, which is what I was kind of leading into here. So the thing is like, I have an account here it's only got 18,000 Casino Coin in it, and it's ranked 55%, which means like there's 45% of the Casino Coin accounts out there have less than 18,000 CSC in it. That is mind blowing. Okay. So getting back to, sorry, I have this little bar at the top that gives me control stats. There we go. So getting back to the CSC or casinocoin.info here, there's like a whole nother list of information here. Hey, Tim, how's it going? So like, the cool thing about this is if you scroll through, you can also find some accounts like this one here. I'm not sure whose this is, but you can see they have orders open on the DEX. So you can actually see the accounts with open orders and whether they're buy orders, sell orders. See, this is a buy order. This person's looking to buy almost 5 million CSC. This person here is looking to sell, like, you know, and the great thing about the DEX is you're trading from your wallet. So you're not leaving funds on the exchange, which is amazing because you can actually set your sell order, and it doesn't matter where you set it at. Like I could turn around and like, here, let me just set an example here. So if I go to XRP Toolkit, I already have an account connected. So just as an example here, so let's see, I've got 100 CSC. So if I go like this, and I'm just going to prop down to Casino Coin, and I'm going to switch my pairs around, so now it looks a bit more normal. I'm going to say, actually, you know what? I have, 40 XRP. So I'm going to say a limit order. I'm going to buy 500 CSC, and, you know, like, price is sitting down here like quite low. So if I could turn around, I could turn around and say, set, I don't want to buy it unless it reaches a super low amount. Or conversely, if I wanted to sell my CSC, like if I wanted to set up an exit plan, I can set my riches here of 100 CSC. That's going to make me absolutely mind blown. Sarcasm. Well, not sarcasm, but just, you know what I mean. Like I can turn around and say, you know what? I want to sell my 100 Casino Coin for 1 XRP. You know what? I can do that. And as you can see here, it's got the Zoom coming up here. So I didn't get the push notification, but if I turn around and I switch off to the account here, I can go ahead and scan the QR code, and there we go. Slide. Oh, interesting. Can you do more decimal points than Bitrue? That's actually a very good question. Although for some reason I'm having a little bit of an issue here. I don't know if my thing is outdated or what's going on here. Just one moment. Let's see. So that's coming from that account, check. Okay, having a little bit of a problem with, all right, so I'm just going to decline the order for now. So it says an error occurred, but that's just simply that I declined the order. For some reason, my keypad's not coming up. So that's just something else there. So, but the point of the matter is, like, you can turn around and you can set your exit plan and go through and basically set it and forget it. And you don't have to worry about somebody hacking the exchange and stealing your funds or anything like that. It's all good to go. So now that's the other thing that I was going to come back to that I mentioned is our community member. Oh, hey, William, how are you doing there? So just going through. Well, I did actually scan it there, Casino Coin Alerts. No, you don't scan it. I would scan that. For some reason, it's not allowing me to finalize the transaction, but that's okay. But yeah, welcome, William. No worries. You're late, dude. Yeah, I'm keeping well, and yeah, we're just going through and discussing a whole bunch of stuff about CSC here. So the thing is, well-being. Our one community member, Flying Fox, in Discord. If you're not in Discord, join us up. I'll link the chat.casinocoin.im. There you go. So I just linked the Discord link there again for anybody who's not already in there. The awesome thing is one of our community members, Flying Fox, he's in Discord under @FlyingFox. Go ahead, set up Tipbot, and send him a tip. This man deserves it. Or woman, again. I'm pretty sure it's him, but yeah, like he's been working endlessly to get Tipbot up and running for us here. And so if you go to casinocoin.info/Tipbot, there's a whole set of documentation here that goes through and explains like how to set it up and so forth. And the awesome thing being is he's modified it so that you can send not just casino coin, you can send CSC, you can send XRP, USD, GBR, like it's, or sorry, euros, or GBP. Sorry, my bad, dyslexia or something there, but you get my point. Like, he's made this thing awesome, and from what I understand is they are looking to branch this out back over into Twitter. So this is going to be something huge that, our CSC Tipbot that we're using in Discord right now might actually end up just being used even by like the XRP community to get back into sending tips all over Twitter and everything all over again. Like, this is going to be like huge, and like all around, like between Flare, Tipbot, the APIs that are going out. If you're a developer, there's even stuff on GitHub, which is again done by Flying Fox here. There's GitHub Casino Coin Metrics API. So if you have little Arduino projects that you're looking to do, where you want to display pricing, or you want to get deck stats or things like that, you can pull that information here. There's a lot of tools and a lot of stuff that's being built out, and that's, again, like, people saying CSC is a scam, go blow it. That's all I gotta say. And like, there's stuff that's being built. People are doing things, and that's what it comes down to. And oh, awesome. Sorry, Flying Fox, I didn't realize that was you. So Casino Coin Alerts here in the chat. That is Flying Fox. Shout out, buddy. Like, you deserve it. I'm actually going to go through here, and I'm going to say here, you know what? Here. Yeah, we definitely should. Here, so this is how quick and easy it is to send tips in chat here. And you want to I'm going to send there. I've sent the tip. Now I get a push notification in Zoom. There it is. And open it up, make sure I'm on the right account. There we go, slide to accept. And boom, there we go. That right there is how you send a tip, folks. Flying Fox, you deserve it, bud. Please don't send it back to me. You deserve it. So yeah, like, if you guys want information, if you want stats, if you're developing a project, if you're looking for information, Flying Fox is a great utility to tap into. He's got a GitHub available for pulling stats off the decks. He's got the Tipbot, and you've seen how quick and easy that is. Like, if you're in Discord, you want to what? Here. Okay, yeah, if you're in Discord, go ahead and be like, send me a ping, or, just under the not tip here. Oh, come on, Flying Fox, bud, I told you not to send it back. Anyways, but yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, the stuff that's being built out is phenomenal. It's not just Flare networks. We got the Tipbot. We've got stats being pulled from the decks. We've got Daniel running a validator. There we go. That's what I like to see. If you're in the stream, Daniel, you are awesome, sir. But like, there's so much awesome stuff going on right now. Like, and this is what gets my goat when people are out there saying that, oh, whoa, dude, thank you, sir. Like, you did not need to do that. Thank you, Daniel. But like, this is what I mean, folks. Like, you see, like, our community is amazing. If you're not in the Discord, like, join it up. I will drop the link here again. I know I just put it up there earlier, but if you're not in Discord, come join us, and I will give you a tip. Like, even just to get you started. Like, hey, you know what? This is like, there's so much awesome stuff happening, and like, I'm sitting here droning on, and I'm sorry, but like, you see what I mean? You see why I'm excited. Like, there's so much happening. There's so much being built. And like, we had one dude saying that, oh, CSC is a scam. Anybody can run a validator. Well, guess what? It's not about running the validator. Yeah. Running the validator is awesome because it further helps decentralize the XRPL. It provides more points for data to be gathered, more sources than relying on the standard DUNL or the decentralized node list. So like, or unique node list. Sorry, getting tongue tied. I'm just excited. Like, there's so much going on, and it's phenomenal. Like, yes, Discord is amazing, and yeah, admittedly, we do have times where things get a little out of hand. We seen that earlier today. But like, there's an amazing group of people, and that's what I mean. Like, I had to shout out Matt earlier because he's always in Discord helping out here, and like that, like, it's not just Matt. Like, we have Life by the Drop helping, Go Points, or sorry, I'm sorry, I just butchered your name, bud. I believe it's Go for point 60, but like, guys, I'm so excited. Like, there's so much going on. The Flare Network's integration, the Tipbot's up and going. It's just a matter of time before, honestly, I feel like we're going to end up seeing the XRP community coming in and using the Tipbot, even just for sending XRP tips around. And you want to what? That's even awesome because it's still utilization of a service that was built by a CSC community member. And yeah, guys, like, I'm ecstatic. And like, so the one thing I do want to note though about the Tipbot is if you have your DMs closed, please make sure you open them. Otherwise, you're not going to receive the messages from the interactive bot here, as you see. So as you can see here, like, you'll receive notifications, but it's not just that. Like, you'll also get those notifications, or need to go to sign those notifications to register your Tipbot account, which is just signing a QR code there. But like, guys, if you have ideas, build. The more we build, the more we bring to production, the more utilization and use case we build out, the less and less we see people trying to say it's a scam or whatever else, because like, you know, it's the same thing as the XRP. Like, people can sit there and say it's a scam all they want, but we have use case. There is utility. And that's the point we are going to be with Casino Coin as well. Very soon, we will have the CSC lobby rolled out, along with the 2 exchanges that have been announced that will be rolled out. It's just a matter of time. Like, everybody wants it now. But, you know, if everything was all just dumped out at once, it would just be... Hi, Zerpinator. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, likewise. Tipbot was one of my favorite features on Twitter. Like, it was awesome being like, you know, when Hodor was dropping his blogs, being like, yo, dude, here's 10 XRP or whatever the case. At the time, people like were, what's that, man? Maybe $1? Well, okay, well, guess what? A 10 XRP now is like, what, $6 worth if it would have been kept? Or, well, I'm sorry, I didn't check XRP price, but yeah. And yeah, that's exactly it. It's so cool to see it back. And with CSC done, like, yeah, shout out and kudos to Flying Fox, man. Like, that dude, shout out, buddy. Like, you deserve it. So again, if you're not in Discord, join the chat. The link's in the chat there, and come join. Like, it's basically a tip frenzy right now. We're like a bunch of piranhas. Like, here, have some CSC. Like, get into the groove. Like, it's all about utility, folks. And yeah. And that's exactly it, Tim. If people don't want to see the direction CSC is going when transferring back to the XRPL, then they don't want to see it. And you know what? We can sit there and waste our breaths as much as we want. But in the end, like, that's exactly it. That's why, like, people are replying to my Twitter or my tweets or whatnot, and they're like, oh, it's a scam, this and that. You know, I don't even care. I'm not even replying anymore. They can, I don't care to block them, because honestly, some of their content's funny. Like, I'm not mentioning names, but I get a good chuckle when I get a quote tweet or something based on one of my tweets there. So, like, it's awesome, awesome stuff that's happening with Casino Coin, and I'm beyond ecstatic. I was gonna do the stream just to talk about Flare Finance, but like, there's more than that just going on. And again, like, not just CSC related, even like XRP related. If you're not following Cohen Pass, KoenPass on Twitter, follow him. He's the one that brought us out the account worth XApp in some. He's also working right now on the Dex Create. It's like XRP toolkit built into Zum as an XApp. Give that man a follow. He deserves it. And like, yeah, it's just so much awesome, exciting stuff going on right now. It's mind-boggling. Like, exactly, Nintendo Contra. You don't want to buy it, you want to call it a scam, go for it. More for me. And that's the thing. Full disclosure, actually, as of today, I'm not even going to lie. I just went all in on CSE. I had I had just a couple other assets that were sitting about, and you know, I just turned them into CSE. I'm literally at this point, I can't lie. Like, I have everything. My portfolio is 99.7% CSC right now. And like, admittedly, part of that is a trade bag. I will be taking profits when we get to like a certain point, just to top my just to get my XRP bag back, because I do love XRP. But I don't know. I seen the hints and everything that JC and Quadjacks were dropping down as per this blog, and it came to a point where I was just like, you know what, I'm not waiting, because if people start FOMOing in and it does turn out to be a flare announcement, I don't want to miss out on that. Though that could be some sweet games. So yeah, straight up, I'm not even gonna lie. I put my XRP moon bag into CSE right now, and I'm gonna swing a trade on it. Like, I have a sell order set a little higher up. I'm not dumping, so I don't care what anybody says. They can go blow it out their blowhole. I am not dumping. I do not dump. I would absolutely hate it if anybody did that to me, so I will not do it to them. I'll set some sell orders higher up, and I'll let people buy them, but I will not dump. I'll tell you that straight up here and now. That being said, let's go back to chat here for just a moment, because Big Ted asked a question of what is an XApp? And that's a very good question. So let me actually answer that with an example here, because I have an Android emulator. Now, I'm not sure if many of you are into development or whatnot. Hi, Janice. So thank you for joining the stream. I'll catch you later. But yeah, let's just take a look here, guys. I'm going to have to load it up, and we'll just take just but a moment here. But while I do that, let's just talk a bit more, because like, XApps are basically, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Ethereum ecosystem there, Big Ted, but basically an XApp is like a DApp or a DApp, a decentralized app. So basically what that comes down to is that it's an application within Zum that you know, gives further utility and use cases to the XRP ledger, and it's offered through Sum there. So X for Sum, or XRPL, and app. So it's just basically that, an app through the XRPL there. So let's just take a look here, because I'm just I'll have to switch over in just a moment here to the screen that I'm sharing. All right, just loading everything up, new share. I'm gonna have to share my screen completely here, so please bear with the icons at the bottom, but it'll come up in just a few moments here, but there we go. So now I'm just waiting for, okay, so on my screen here, you should hopefully start seeing the Android emulator. All right, so I'm just gonna let that pop up here, and I'm just gonna pull up the tray, and I actually, there we go. So I do see it in the stream there. So I'm just gonna pull up some here. Hey, no problem, William. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate everybody coming in to, drop in, say hi. Again, if you have questions, drop them in the chat there. I'm just loading up some on the X app here. It does take a little bit longer because memory issues and so forth. But let's just take a look here. So you guys get to see my super secret pin code here. All right. So here we go. So I've got some loaded up here, Big Ted. So an X app is basically down in here. We have these little tools here. So each one does its own little, or has its own little purpose there, right? So we can go to the account worth tool, and that'll go in, hold on just one moment here. Hey dude, I can't really talk. I'm on a live stream right now. Nice. Sorry about that, my brother Colin. So this is the account worth tool, which again, as I was mentioning, was developed by Cohen Pass there. So again, if you don't follow him on Twitter, give him a follow. He deserves it. So this will, as I've seen a lot of people asking about the fiat value of CSC. This will show you the fiat value of everything in your wallet, whether it's XRP, CSC, Sologenic, or whatnot. And it's all based off the decentralized exchange. So whatever's in there, there you go, Tim. But yeah, whatever's in there, it'll show you the equivocal value based off DEX liquidity. So the more liquid the DEX is, the more accurate these balances are going to be as well. So like theoretically, if I had, I don't know, like 50 million CSC in there, like I could turn around and go here, and I'm just going to prop this over and we'll go to live coin watch. Oh. And we'll go to CSC because this has like a built-in calculator. So yeah, like the built-in calculator on live coin watch here. So if I were to say 10 million, so say, or whatever, yeah, we'll just go with 10 million as an example. So like that gives us based on the price point here. So that would say that basically 10 million will give us $35,800. But that's not completely accurate, as that's also, you got to take into account the liquidity of the order books. And that's what the DEX tool or the account worth tool here does, is it actually calculates the order books, how much is there, how much you're looking, or how many coins you have based on the order book, and it gives you a value based on the liquidity. So it's an actual worth based on the books, which is pretty cool. Hey, all good, Dave. Don't worry about it. And let Shelby know I say hi as well. I'll give you guys a call after the stream, definitely. But yeah, so like this is a very cool tool. And again, this Big Ted is an X app. And so there's many more. So if you have like, so on this Zum wallet here, it's just a tester live demo dummy wallet. But if we were to turn around and like, have a secondary wallet that we didn't need anymore, we could use the account merge tool. And that account merge tool would allow us to basically delete an account that we no longer need and recover some of that reserve XRP from it. So like, I don't have another wallet in there, but like, I know a lot of people created an account in Zum before doing the swap, thinking that, like, well, if I have the account, I'll just use that and then go from there, but not realizing that the swap created the account for them. So with that being said, basically what it comes down to is the account worth tool here will actually allow you to, well, first you'd need to remove the CSC and so you'd need to send the CSC send the CSC somewhere and remove the trust line before doing the merge. Because if there's any open trades, obligations, or anything like that on it, you will need to remove those before doing the account merge. But after all that's cleared up and all you have is an XRP account with no assets, then you can go ahead and do the account merge. And that would allow you to move the XRP from the account you want to delete to another account. Like say you just want to keep the swap account and you have that extra and you want to recover some of that reserve balance, you can do so. And so it'll send over that XRP. It'll delete that extra account off the XRP ledger. Mind you, keep in mind, it does burn 5 XRP. So it does cost 5 XRP to delete an account off the ledger. Now that is an anti-spam feature because, to protect the ledger. But that being said, everyone's like, well, it's not your XRP if you can't access it. Well, no, it is still yours. It's just like the reserve is held in reserve to keep the account active. That's just how it works. And this is just to keep people from spamming the ledger with stupid amounts of accounts for no reason. Or, malicious actors coming in and bogging down the ledger with all these extra accounts that aren't necessary. So yeah. And in future, like there's, as I said, like Some is the new home wallet of Casino Coin. So there are going to be more XApps coming. And one of those being is the CSC lobby, where we will be able to actually play with our CSC. Now, the actual mechanic of how that works is still up for discussion. I don't think we've been given the details on how that works, whether, yes, trust lines. Yeah, you would need to remove any trust lines or whatnot from the account before doing the account merge. That's correct. I'm sorry if I misspoke. Sometimes my mouth moves faster than my brain. But yeah, needless to say, like as I was saying, yeah, the Sum wallet, it's an awesome wallet. And if Weetse is in the chat here, shout out to you too, dude. Like, I think this is turning into more of a shout out stream, which, everybody that I have done so more than deserves it. Like, they're building, they're helping, they're providing guidance, offering, there's so much going on, folks. Like, and if you have something to contribute, please feel free to do so. Develop, build, document, help people on Twitter, answer questions, or, whatever it is that you do well, do so. Like, the more we do as a community, the more we further things along and help people out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. At that point, like, I don't know what more to say. Like, there's so much going on, and it's just going to keep getting better and better, in my opinion. Like, we've got folks building stuff. We've have integrations happening. We still have announcements to come of more exchanges. We have announcements of the CSC lobby going live with at least 2 casinos that have been confirmed. I don't know if more will be added after that, but if they are, like, that's awesome. Yes, Casino Coin, you do get a shout out. Definitely. If you're not following Casino Coin on Twitter, at Casino Coin, give them a follow. If you're not following them and you're in this chat, there's something wrong with that picture, folks. But definitely give Casino Coin a shout out. Quad Jacks, JC Collins, he's at Higher Manas on Twitter. Matt, Flying Fox, Crypto Crazy, William Carberry, Corvette. Like, I know, like, there's a lot of people in the community that offer a lot of insight and mass adoption. He deserves a shout out. I know you guys see him on Twitter talking about, or talking to exchanges, talking to betting platforms, talking to, you know, there's so much going on that I don't even know. Like, yeah. Um, am I okay leaving CSC on the XRP ledger? I'm not sure I understand that question because Casino Coin is on the XRP ledger there, Tim. Are you meaning some? Because like I do keep CSC on some. Yes, yes, I do. I am more than confident in, we'd say, and the security that he puts together in for some there. So that being said, I do also have a video here on YouTube that will show people how to store on the Ledger Nano if they do want here. Uh, okay, so there we go. I just linked another YouTube video in the chat there that does discuss and go over how to store and transact Casino Coin on a Ledger Nano S. It will also work for a Ledger Nano X. But that's the thing is, Nubis, yeah, definitely. I'm going to, forgive me here. I'm going to remove your comment just for safety's sake. But yeah, it's not advised to disclose balances, but you know what? It's all about risk tolerance, to be honest, Anubis. Um, you gotta kind of figure, like, I don't do price predictions. I couldn't tell you, cow jumping over the moon what COC is going to be. My aim is to look and see CSC reach 1 cent, keep stable there, and kind of go from there. If that happens, then you know what, I'm a happy camper. I'm not going to tell you CSC is going to reach here or there, what it could reach, what it could, like, I don't know. I cannot tell you that. You kind of got to weigh your risks and kind of go from there. If you think, if you think CSC is going to reach $1, then your amount there could provide a nice return. But I can't say that it will. I won't say that it will reach a certain point because I honestly don't know, and I don't like setting expectations because as I've said to other people, whether on Twitter or Discord or whatnot, I will not give price predictions because it sets expectations. Expectations lead to people believing that is where it will reach. And, if you turn around and bet house and home and you lose the farm off something that I said, man, I am going to feel like a slime ball. And I've said that time and time and again. I don't do it. I don't believe in it. Like, girlfriend broke my crystal ball, bro. I'm like, sorry. But like, you kind of just got to weigh your own risks and kind of go from there. If you think it's going to reach a certain price, you're willing to wait until it reaches that price, then, you do you. I can't say. And I'm not going to pretend to know. Hopefully, like, that gives you an idea of what I'm, exactly. Casino Coin. 1 CSC will equal 1 Casino Coin. That is exactly it. Precisely. So back to your question there, Tim. Yes, I do keep CSC in some, and I do keep more than I'm willing to admit. Like, I'm not going to disclose what I keep in some, but it is a healthy amount. As of the moment, truthfully, I do not have any stored on my ledger. I have a video showing you how to do it. I do not have any stored on my ledger, but that is where, like, I will be, sorry, my apologies. When the time comes, like, I will be moving some CSC over to my ledger because cold storage is a good idea. Oh, shoot, Darcy. Well, hopefully it'll turn around and flip in a means where, selling that one farm will net you 5. But, again, I can't say. And I don't want to turn around and set those expectations, as I said. So I appreciate you for understanding there, Anubis. Like, it's one of those things. I won't give price predictions. And I've been, told, oh, I won't give price predictions, and link back to a tweet where I did a political cartoon to kind of just prove a point. But that being the case, like, I was not saying that CSE will reach 10 cents in that. It's just the example of, like, you're going to turn around and have this opportunity where the doors open at below a penny, and then you're going to have all these people coming rushing in once it starts running up. And you know what? FOMO is a cruel mistress. I don't know what else to say. So, yeah. That being said, yeah. My place, I'll admit, all of my CSE is stored in some right now. As I said to him, I will be moving some to the ledger. It's just, I'm not in a rush to do so because I do trust Weedsay with the security of some there. Yes, Becker, it is completely possible. Here, let me link you a video. There's a couple ways to do so. So there you go. That link's for you there, Becker. I just linked you. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. But that there is a video I did. That was actually the first video that I've ever created. And it shows you how to purchase XRP using XUM and the XRP toolkit. I know I keep butchering it, calling it XUM when it's SUM, but it's just something in my brain says X. It's pronounced like Z, but you get what I mean. So no problem. Check it out. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm on Twitter or I'm in the Discord. The link for the Discord's in the chat again here. Bam. There you go. So there's the link for the Discord as well. So if you're not in Discord, Becker, feel free to join us. The link's right there. And yeah, the conversation's open. If you need help or you got questions, feel free to reach out. We're here to help as much as we can. I know there's more than just me. So yeah. And again, shout out to all the helpers. Like, I could sit here and list them, like Matt, Life by the Drop, Sunny C, Lobster, Go for Point 60, Livium. Like, there's a whole bunch of people in the community. They're great people. Like, they're offering their help and they'll answer questions, and just great group of people. So if you want to go back and check the stream, I've been given shout outs throughout. They all deserve a follow. So yeah, that being said, so Big Ted, old CSC went to 50 cents. So this is one thing that does keep getting brought up. Originally, CSC was on the Litecoin network, and there was only 40 million coins available at the time. So it was while it was on the Litecoin network that it went to 50 cents. And that was back in 2017, I believe it was, 2017, 2018. It was shortly thereafter, it actually switched over to the Casino Coin ledger, which increased the supply from 40 million to 40 billion coins. And that's exactly it. So at that point, like, the highest price it had seen, I think, was, equivocally speaking, would have been like 0.0005 or something like that. We've broken all-time highs in retrospect of comparing supplies. Like, currently speaking, like, even the way it is now, like, we've broken all-time highs, both versus XRP versus fiat, like USD, versus, like, even volumes broken all-time highs. Like, CSC, we're on the road to greatness, in my opinion. Like, the future is bright. And this is why I keep saying, like, you know, when people can sit there and blow smoke saying CSC is a scam or whatever else, I don't care. I will buy more. And as I said earlier, as of as of today, or like, I'm 100% in, well, sorry, 99.7%, because there's a few small balances here and there, like $10 I think I have in pack, or, you know, a few fractions of cents I have sitting here and there. And that's not counting my flare, like, because it hasn't dropped yet, as Becker said. I'm excited for the flare drop too. Like, I'm trying to learn as much as I can. I'm behind the curve. I'm behind the ball on that one. I've dropped the ball. I'm behind the curve, and I do need to catch up and research more on Flare, so that when people do ask me questions, I can give them the right answers. Because I was going to start with the blog because there's a lot of information there, but that's exactly it. There's a lot of information, and I can't properly articulate and break it down for everybody. So that being said, I'm just, yeah. So, yeah, no worries, Becker. So, the quick breakdown that I had was that I don't know a whole lot behind Flare. I thought I knew a bit more than I did, but as it comes down, there's more information. For the best information possible there, let me just see here. Okay, yeah, I do have that. So I'm just going to go here and go to this and here. So the blog was dropped earlier today, Becker, which basically says that Casino Coin is being integrated. Actually, the integration is done, as far as I'm aware. So it was integrated. They announced in the Discord here that, as I was showing in the announcements channel, it's just going to take a sec here because my stuff's going slow. So yeah, they did announce they're supporting CSC as of today. So with that being said, they'll be supporting across, you know, all products in the ecosystem. And Casino Coin actually is pledging 125 million Casino Coin towards the Flare networks there. So the integration is happening, and we're definitely looking forward to it. The information is more broken down better in the blog here by JC. So if you don't already have that here, here's the link to the blog. Okay, just trying to see. There needs to be a video explaining that chart so that people can be tagged in it. Yeah, exactly. I do agree, Chris. There does need to be, like, I'm planning on going through and researching more and getting a better understanding so that, as I said, I can provide the answers to those questions. And yeah, and that's the thing is, like, there are videos out there. Someone mentioned Hegler Hoddle mentioned earlier in the chat that Mickey B. Fresh on Twitter, he's also got a YouTube channel, and Community Flare, both amazing Flare community members, provide a lot of information, answer questions, and help people out in trying to get an understanding. It does get technical, so for some it is a little beyond comprehension, and I think that's where we've seen a lot of frustration, especially with some of the things that we saw recently. So with that being said, like, you know, I got to dig into it. There's a lot for me to dig into and get an understanding of, and I do plan on doing so in the future there. It's just a matter of being able to find time and getting it done. Just because, as Becker says, there's a lot of information to go through and get through that sometimes it's a little daunting to be able to kind of control there. Or not control, but dig into. So, yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly it. Like someone mentioned in the thing is like the one comment was sometimes you need to watch a video 10 times to get an understanding. And well, I'm only at number 3. So, you know, and I feel like I'm in the same boat. Like I've watched it, I've gotten the overview. I kind of get an idea of what's going on, like with the whole staking of assets, providing vote delegations, providing your vote towards price oracles and so forth, which basically give a consensus on price and so forth. And so that, yeah, as long as they're in there, you're earning yield because you're providing your vote or delegating your vote to them. And yeah, there's so much to it. It's like hard like to just break it down. I know some people have mentioned that, it's providing smart contracts for tokens that don't have smart contracts, but it's well beyond that. Like that's, like, you got the iceberg. That's the tip of it. There's a lot more to the Flare networks than just, the smart contracts. There's the vote delegation. There's the other use cases. It's the DeFi aspect. It's the cross chain tradability and so forth. There's like also the increased value that it brings to assets as like say we have XRP, we tie it up into the Flare ecosystem and mint FXRP, which that is what we then use for like vote delegation and so forth, which whereby then like it's, or as I understand, I might be mistaken because again, as you said, there's a lot to kind of go through. But yeah, for those that are looking for information on the Flare network and how it all impacts and whatnot, check out Mickey B. Fresh, Community Flare. They're great assets for the Flare ecosystem. They break things down pretty well. I've had conversations, I've had it explained, but I'm not gonna lie, like my memory, like I got the memory of a goldfish. There's times where I get explained things and it's not that it goes in one ear and out the other. I get it, I understand it, but then if I don't keep up with it and keep that level of understanding, it just kind of goes the way of the dodo. And I've got to refresh myself. So, yeah, like, so, anyways, there's a lot happening in the ecosystem, and I'm excited because, like, I know I keep saying it, but the more we build, the more use cases we develop, the more we push, and we end up having more casinos come on. We have more like, promotion. Even like I know we've seen the one casino coin giveaway there where Gun Espresso, shout out to him as well. He ended up winning the 1 million CSC giveaway, which was 1 million split between him and Real Kid Poker there, or Daniel Navarro, I believe his name is. Yeah, like, that's awesome. That there's PR right there. And if we end up getting like, some promoters going through that are in like poker players or slot players or whatever the case, the more attention we bring to the ecosystem and the more we have use case that we can drive out there, like this is one reason why I'm excited as can be for the CSC lobby is like it's not just us, our community playing with their CSC and whatnot. We can then start showcasing that and getting more casinos on board, then not just casinos but getting in say poker rooms or whatnot. If we could turn around, like I know Quad Jacks was in on Twitter there talking to ACR Poker. Like if we ended up having like poker rooms, as GK Family mentioned earlier in the stream, like we turn around, we sit there and we can just chew the fat while playing poker, or even us community members, or we end up down the road looking at like having like community driven tournaments, or like even just whatever the case, like there's so many avenues that open up with this that it's mind-blowing. It's like I am beyond excited for what the future brings for Casino Coin. And I don't even know what more to say. Yeah, and as Chris says right there, like KuCoin win. Like if we end up like seeing KuCoin as one of the exchanges, um, that could be something as well. Like, we end up having a promotion through KuCoin handle, like, or KuCoin handle, KuCoin win. Yeah, again, like that's more promotion there because like I know like there's a lot of people that do use KuCoin, or we get on other exchanges like say Kraken or Bittrex, or volume. We see the volume and all that, and we eventually say we end up on Coinbase or Binance or like whatever the case. Like, the more volume we see, the more doors that open, and that's the thing we push, and the CSC lobby opens doors for that as well. And that's what it comes down to. And Tim, like asking here, do I see Casino Coin trying to get into the fantasy sports world? That would be a cool avenue to open up as well. Like, actually, I think there was somebody that replied on Twitter to somebody's post, or it was in Discord. Somebody who runs a fantasy betting thing, I think it was in Discord actually. Somebody replied in the Discord asking if, CSE would be interested in fantasy sports betting. So, like, is it a possibility? I don't see why not. Like, if there's an avenue for that and it means to get it integrated where it benefits, by all means, why not? Like, I think it could be, something that we can look at for sure. Like, I'm not speaking for Casino Coin because, again, I'm a community member. Yes, I do answer DMs on the Casino Coin Twitter, but that being said, is like, I can't speak for the team, right? So that's something we probably want to ask Daniel or Quad Jacks about their team. So, and yeah, as Chris says, even if it's one table in every Casino Coin that has a CSC poker table, that would be pretty cool. And again, yeah, would open up even further utility, like, and more use case. And like that's the thing, if it was a live betting table that was offered through the X app or the CSC lobby, that would be amazing. Like down the road, end up having live poker tables, or yeah, like uh, live poker or whatever that's offered through the CSC lobby. That would be. I'm trying to avoid swearing, but like that would be freaking amazing. No doubt about it. I agree, Chris. That would be mind blowing. And uh, I I don't know, Darcy. I don't really get into that sort of stuff. Like I don't know. I wore a tinfoil hat for a bit, and it kind of drove me a little bit nutty, and it kind of put some strains on real life stuff. So I I avoid it. If that's something that ends up being so, like, it's there's nothing I can really say or do about it. I don't know. I try to avoid the conspiracy theory stuff. Like if you see me in Discord, I will tell people when they come in with the Riddler nonsense, like I don't want to hear. Take it to random, take it somewhere else, take it to the DMs. I don't care. Like, you know what, if you're into the riddles, if you're into the that sort of thing, like, you know what, cool beans. I try to avoid it. And especially like, like people are trying to associate it all with like Casino Coin and it being all tied in as like, no, I'm sorry. I'm I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, uh, again, if you're like if that's in your up your alley, like by all means, like don't get me wrong, like I love I do enjoy a good conspiracy theory, like the whole like Project High Jump or all that other stuff. That's like even we're seeing like disclosures of UFOs and stuff. Like cool. it's not to do with CSC. So I'm not really, I leave it out of Discord. I'm not associating it with like, that's, I don't know how else to really say it. Um, so yeah, KuCoin Spotlight does big things too. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I need to look more into KuCoin. Like, I did have an account with them because I wanted to grab some tell. Admittedly, I did, and well, I turned that tell into CSC today. So yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. It's something to definitely take a look at because, like the as you were mentioning, KuCoin Win and the Spotlight, there could be avenues of PR and so forth there. So definitely something to take a look at in the future. I don't know what the team has lined up in that regard, but yeah, something to definitely consider there. Um, so Uphold is looking into listing CSE. I hope so. Like, I mean, give me one sec. All right. So that's the thing. We've kind of had like a little bit of a hot and cold game with Uphold. There's times where we end up listing or like hitting up their tweets, and well, man, we light up their tweets. And they've been like, oh, yeah, giving hints. Well, it might be in the cards. But then, like, recently, there was one where they're just like, yeah, no, we're not looking at it. We're not considering it. Thank you. Have a good day. Basically, just flat out, yeah, no. So I know that put off quite a few individuals there. So I don't know. I know Daniel's said like he needs to have a discussion with them. I don't think an official. I think he said on Twitter is that he hasn't sent an official message to them. Let's see if I can find that here. Okay, so I found the tweet here. Okay, so this was him replying to Olsen Twins. Or sorry, Olsen Wins. My apologies. So back on June 11th. So this was a couple weeks ago, but he did mention that there are two liquidity options because that's the big thing with Uphold is that they are a liquidity provider, which means that they tap existing exchanges or liquidity like sources of liquidity to provide those um, what you call it, those listings on Uphold. So with that being said, unless we're listed on one of their partners or have a means to provide that liquidity to them, it does pose a challenge getting listed on Uphold. But he does mention here that he was going to send an official message to them, but then I'm not sure if that was ended up following up because I do remember seeing another tweet where he mentioned, let's see, no, yeah, I'm not seeing it here, but anyways, besides the point. Yeah, I know there were discussions. I don't know if any message has been sent to them in a official capacity as of this time, but you know, he did mention that there were two options that he could provide that would allow CSE to be listed on Casino Coin. It's just, yeah, I don't think the message has been sent in official capacity as of yet. So, but I do see, well, as we've seen, we have been kind of lighting up casino, or sorry, not casino. We have been lighting up Uphold's messages, especially whenever they're asking about a listing there. Like I know I've mentioned a couple times, like every time I see, well, what coin should we list? It's like, okay, well, you know what? Let's get you. Let's see about Casino Coin, and like you can see that here. Like this is kind of what got me into the whole thing. Is like, I wanted to kind of have some fun with it, so I noticed that every time they ask, we just kind of jump in there and light up their tweets with, "Hey, list casino coin, list casino coin." So like, it reminded me of like kind of Kramer just busting through the door, Uphold's just doing their thing, and then boom, here we are. Hey, list casino coin. Which, you know what? It's good to have a sense of humor, right? So that's kind of where I've been going with this, and like I like the little things here and there. So I've been teaching myself how to create GIFs, well, and or MP4s, kind of using GIFs, but and then just doing the overlays and motion tracking and stuff. So yeah, you might see a bit more of my GIF work kind of coming to the surface. Again, as I've mentioned in Discord, the GIFs that I make, like, feel free to use them, folks. Like, I I make them. Feel free to use them. Like, by all means. I don't reserve rights I'm, or anything like that. It's just, I'm just having fun for it, or fun with it. So, like, yeah, I know I put out a tweet the other day that had to do with the being a CSC Minotaur, and that was it's true. Like, I am bullish on Casino Coin, and as I said earlier, like I've just basically moved everything off into Casino Coin because, well, like, I see a bright future for it, and I look forward to seeing where it all plays out. So, you know what, be as it may be, you know, I'm a CSE Minotaur. I'm more than bullish. I've always been bullish. And even when, back in, what was it, November, like, when we hit our all time lows, like, I still bought. Like, there was a potential that, Casino Coin might not have, like, it might have been just dust at that point. You know what? I still bought. Might not have been as much, but like, I, I still bought because, like, Daniel mentioned that he was going to be taking over the project, and whatever route he went, whether he started a new chain or brought it over to the XRP ledger or whatever the case, he wasn't aiming to just abandon the project, which, my hat off to him. Like, Daniel, like, if you're in the stream, sir, like, dude, thank you. That would be awesome, Chris. Yeah, if exchanges posted, that would be great. Like, again, like, that's where what I was talking about, because like I created another one here that got into, I tried to list all the exchanges here. Sometimes it doesn't quite work, like the first couple frames glitch out here, but yeah, like, I'm having fun with the gifts. Like, we can just go through, and yeah, like, I think it would be great to just go through and make it known, and like, you know, Casino Coin's here to stay, in my opinion. We're on the XRP ledger. We have support from XRPL Labs, from Wietse Beltzar, like on the XRPL Labs team in Zum, and like, we've even had a shout out from some of the Ripple execs like Monica Long and Hammertoe and so forth. And I'm sorry, but like, pretty sure they would do their due diligence, and like, if CSC was a scam, wouldn't be giving us a shout out like they did. So, anyways, enough of that. The point is, yeah, you know what? The more we get our name out there, the more we show that the community is here to support, the more we are likely to see exchanges more open to listing us. Because like, like, I had someone asking, like, hey, how do we get listed on more exchanges? Well, how we get listed on more exchanges is show support as a community. When we see these, like, upload posts, or CoinSquare or KuCoin or Bittrex or whoever it is saying, like, hey, what do you want to see next? What coin should we list? So on and so forth. You know what? Let's get in there and be like, guys, Casino Coin, like, especially exchanges that already list XRP, if they have XRP integrated, adding casino coin is literally just like if I'm like, it might be a bit more entailed. Well, actually, sorry, it is a bit more entailed. Like speaking from a coach perspective, because I am a software developer, but like, you know, speaking from that aspect, it is a bit more involved than just like, adding another wallet, adding the CSC trust line, and boom goes the dynamite. There is more integration involved, but the thing is that to a degree, that's where it lies, and then the rest of it just comes in mostly with like the development of handling the requests and so forth, and a little bit of front end. So like there is a bit of integration involved, but it should not be like adding a whole new asset. Like, if say, Casino Coin was back on another ledger of its own or whatever the case, there would be a lot more involved with integrating that than a token on the XRP ledger. So yeah, casino or exchanges that already have XRP listed will find that integration of CSC and listing it is a lot easier than adding many other token or many of other, you know what I mean. So anyways, yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the future. I know what I hold, and I am excited. And well, might ask me how excited. Well, let's see here. About that excited. Right there. Yeah. So I don't know. There's big things happening, and I can't wait. As I said, like we've just got the Flare announcement. We've got the CSC lobby rolling out with at least 2 confirmed casinos. We've got a top 15 exchange coming. Like, I know people are complaining that, well, just give us the news, give us the news. Well, like, you know what? Some things take time. There's deals that still need to be made. There's some integrations that need to happen. There's development that needs to happen, whatever the case. You can't just like, there's a certain level of marketing that needs to take place and work on the back end that needs to happen. So I'm sorry, folks, for, those that expect everything to all happen in one day and just give it to me all at once. But that's not quite how it works. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm looking forward to the future. And I honestly, I can't wait. I'm with you guys. I wish we could have it all right now. Just got to be patient. Yeah, I know I keep saying it, but today's been like a real eye opener, especially with us that ended up seeing Flare getting, or Casino Coin ending up on Flare there, that announcement, and the upcoming blogs are definitely looking forward to, especially with like, as I said, the rollout of the CSC lobby and being able to play with some of the CSC. Like that is, as soon as the CSC lobby rolls out, that's, exchanges being, or sorry, not, that's utility. That's stuff happening. That's, that's utility and use case live. And not even just that, is that brings utility to the XRP ledger as well, because every casino coin transaction uses XRP as gas. And that's another reason why I don't understand the XRP maxis getting all mad. Like, you know what? We're we're providing more utility to XRP and the XRP ledger. Why are you mad, bro? Anyways, so that's about it there. Yeah, does anybody have any other questions, or like, want to join, like opening the call here? Like if you have Zoom meetings, I just linked the link in chat there. Feel free to join. Otherwise, like I've kind of been rambling on here for a bit. So if you want to end up joining the call, feel free. if you have more questions, link them up in the chat. Let's open that discussion. Trust Tracker, yeah, it was a token on the old Casino Coin Ledger. How exactly that's, I don't know if it's actually like, that would be more of a question for Daniel and the team there, Big Ted. I don't know if that's being taken on by FUD, or if that's something that we can do with CSC. You know what I mean? I honestly can't say at the moment. Like, I wish I knew how to, yeah, that would be a question for Daniel and the team there. Sorry, I don't have a direct answer for that. Sorry, bud. Like, I know that was a awesome idea, but I believe with CSE and running the CSE lobby, that might be covered in that aspect, because having the CSC lobby and everything logged on the chain or on the blockchain, like, that does open that door for provably fair and reconciliation of maybe void plays and whatnot, which I think is immensely valuable. But yeah, definitely would be a question for Daniel. I wish I could answer that one. I'm sorry. But yeah, if any more questions, feel free to send them my way there. Or if you want to join the chat, join the call, feel free. Oh, okay. Yeah, staking. So a lot of people have run into that. There is, I believe it's 50 million CSC is open daily on the daily community cap there. So it's trying to get in there as quick as possible. What a lot of people have mentioned there, Chris, is that if is actually to go on the website to do it instead of the Bitrue app, because the Bitrue app, it can run a little delayed or whatnot. So if you're trying to get into the staking, do it through the website. And then when the timer's counting down and there's like 2 to 3 seconds left, hit the refresh and make sure you have the amount that you want to put in there copied, like under Control C. And then basically 2 to 3 seconds left, hit refresh, it'll load up, you hit open, you Control V, paste your amount and hit submit, and you should be able to get in there. The thing is, today, actually, a few users mentioned that the Power Piggy there was actually open for deposit for a good solid like 30 seconds to a minute or so. So tomorrow might be another opportunity where it might be open for a little longer. If that's the case, you know what, go ahead and try it out. Like that's the only thing I can say, is that, like, you know, it takes a little bit of perseverance. Like, I staked VET back in the day for a bit, and I ran into the same problem. It took me probably about a month before I could actually get VET into Power Piggy. But once I did, yeah, it just kind of stayed there. I recently pulled it out, and again, that actually got turned into CSC. So yeah, it's just, I think it just comes down to a matter of timing and the number of people that are trying to go ham on Power Piggy. The more people that get in there, the less people are trying to get in, which means the more opportunity there will be. So at this point, it's either a matter of patience or timing. But yeah, keep trying. Don't give up. I know there's some people that are just like, whatever, I don't even care anymore. I don't want to get, like, I don't want to deal with the hassle. Well, you know, I understand it. It's frustrating. I've been there with other assets, so I get it. But yeah, if you're trying to get into Power Piggy, don't give up. Keep at her. You can do it. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Check tomorrow if you can. Like, as I said, I know a number of people mentioned that they seen the window open actually quite a bit longer today, and we're able to actually watch it count down from like the 50 mil to like, 30, 24, 19, so on. And they actually were able to watch it count down instead of it just go 50 and nothing. So yeah, I'd say try tomorrow. If it's as slow as it was today, you probably stand a good chance of getting in. But yeah, I'd say 2 to 3 seconds before the timer runs out. Make sure you're on the web page with the amount you want to deposit into there copied. 2 to 3 seconds left. Refresh the page and just get ready to paste it and hit submit. That's the best suggestion that I have, and that's what a lot of community members have recommended as well. So let me know if that works for you, okay? But yeah, that being said, is there any other questions sitting about? Anything I can answer? Anything you want to go over? Um, Otherwise, I'll probably look to wrap the stream up here in the next couple minutes. Let me know. Hey, no problem, guys. I appreciate you for joining the stream. Like, thank you very much. Yeah, no problem, Big Ted. And yeah, you guys are all welcome. I try to do a stream, like I try at this point to do a stream on the weekly to answer any questions or whatnot. Um, Matt, my plans for staking, I'm waiting for everybody else. I want to see, like, I'm leaving the window open for other people. Like I've mentioned before, I don't know if it's just been in DMs or whatnot, but like I, in my opinion, like I hold an okay amount in the CSC, so I'm not worried about like getting into Power Piggy first or anything like that. So I'm letting, like, I basically leave the window open for others. I don't know, maybe I'm too Canadian, too polite, and like, holding the door for everybody. And, you know, by the time I get inside, the bank's going to be closed, so to speak. But yeah, no, for me, yeah, I'm not in a rush to get in there. So yeah, I might take part. Well, I'll probably end up taking part down the road, but yeah, I'm letting others kind of get the jump on the gun first. Hey, no problem, Flying Fox, and I appreciate it for you coming in. And like, yeah, I'll give you a shout out anytime, dude. You are doing awesome work. So, but yeah, if that's about everything here, folks. I again thank everybody for joining the stream. I appreciate the questions. I'm glad like we can, open up that communication and kind of like clear the air, decimate some of the FUD if possible. And yeah, well, if Flare Finance opens up options, I'll probably definitely I'll take a stab at those for sure. Again, like I'm not in a rush. Like I'm not looking to sell or anything like that, but like I see a lot of frustration in the Discord and whatnot about people not getting in. So I'm just kind of leaving the door open for them first, because like, yeah, I could jump on it, but then, if I get in and then somebody else doesn't, I don't know. I would feel bad, and I would feel like I took their place. I know it's a first come first serve thing, but still, I feel bad. And yeah, that's exactly it. I'm a very laid back person. So trying to compete to get into power picking, it's too much frustration. I've done it before and it was, well, might be part of my reason for the gray hairs, but no, not really, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, Matt. I'll get in there eventually. I'm not rushing to get in or anything like that. I'm just, you know, I'll get in when I get in. But yeah, definitely. If anybody has any other questions, drop them in the chat. Otherwise, I'll probably look to packing this in. It's about 6 p.m. here, so I still need to eat dinner. And yeah, but I know I originally started the stream here looking at like I was really excited about Flare networks, and I still do not get me wrong. It's just I was going to cover some of the content, but then it was like getting a little bit of I was getting a little confused with some of the things myself, and then didn't want to provide any misinformation or explain things wrong or cause more confusion. So I think I'm going to end up going through and doing a bit more research myself before anything there. But yeah. Anyways, folks, I don't see any more questions coming in, so I'm going to probably pack it in here. Again, thank you everyone for joining the stream. Massive shout out to the Casino Coin community, everybody that's helping, providing questions, building stuff. Shout out to Janiel, Quad Jacks, JC, Matt, Lobster, all you guys, you all are doing awesome. Keep it up. And I appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you. And yeah, I'm available on Twitter via @CodeWard1. I'm available in Discord. And so, yeah, if you guys have questions, you can also reach me in Discord or on Twitter there. And yeah, I try to answer them as much as I can. So, anyways, on that note, I'm going to call it. You guys have a good night. And yeah, catch you all later. And yeah, feel free to reach out if you need. I'm more than willing to hop a Zoom call and do some tutorials or whatever the case if I'm free. All right. All right. Enjoy all. Have a good one.